Hi, I'm Emma Parsons. I'm the Project Manager for Stories of the World in the North West. We're going to take a quick tour around the North West today, looking at all the different venues involved in our Stories of the World project, which is part of London 2012's Cultural Olympiad programme.
Hi, I'm Vinny. I'm the curator here at Blackburn Museum and Art Gallery. For our Stories of the World project, we're looking at the Model T Northrop loom, built here in Blackburn, exported all around the world. We're using one of our volunteers, Richard Crosdale, an ex-engineer at Northrop, and Youth Action, a youth group, who will be interviewing him and other people to get a nice oral history about what it was like to build the looms and what it was like to use them. This will all feed into a final exhibition in 2012 looking at Northrop and the cotton industry in Lancashire and the cotton industry in India.
Our company was producing looms for all over the world, mainly for India, Egypt, South Korea, well, anywhere in the world. We're producing 10,000 machines a year, mainly produced on the Daisy site. Children are interested in the cotton industry as I was. I mean, Blackburn was all cotton. I mean, with 150 mills, 100,000 looms at the peak, weaving a mile of cloth every 20 seconds of every working day, which all that export was going all over the world. Our main customer was India then.
My name's Jill Brayley, and this is Lancashire Museum's contribution to the Stories of the World project. At the moment we're in Queen Street Mill, and this is where our young people have been looking at the machinery, finding out about how it all works and what life was like for people who worked in the textile industry. They're going to end up producing a book about their local area. They're going to be interviewing local people, they're going to be finding out what the mills were like, and they're going to be finding out what the textile industry meant to their family and looking at what it now means to them. Because that's what we really need to find out from them. Because in 20 years' time, when everybody that worked in the textile industry is gone, we need to know what the importance of the textile industry is going to be to the young people of today.
My grandma used to go to like a weaving shed, working there, but she didn't really tell a lot of stories because she wasn't very old. But she tells me about how they used to like lip read and all talk to each other like that.
I don't know, it seems almost peaceful and slightly haunting when it's all still, and then when that engine comes on it's just so loud, and you wonder how those poor women worked in here with that, under that din.
Really interesting. I've learnt a lot of new stuff and it's hard to imagine, but then once you've got the feel of the place you can almost feel yourself working here, and it's not a nice place to work.
I'm Dominique, I'm the assistant curator here at the Whitworth Art Gallery in South Manchester, and we're leading on the Stories of the World project in the North West, and in this region it's called Global Threads. Our star objects for this project are 4 models of slaves from Brazil from 1830. We've chosen them because they tell a story about cotton and the way that it's travelled from Manchester to countries like Brazil and back again. And we're going to be working with young people from the local area, from Salford and Manchester, creating resources, interactive resources, dressing up costumes, partly in response to these objects and others in our textile collection. And we're really looking forward to seeing what they produce.
My name is Sam Elliott, and I'm an Access Officer for Communities at Bolton Museum, and I'm working with Runworth School to look at the different objects in the museum, and specifically those linked to the cotton industry, industrialisation and the global impact of those on the world. And we're creating hats inspired by them that will be showcased on a fashion show next year in the museum.
Okay, I'm Justine, I'm a milliner and I'm working with the children to just get them to look at the collections and draw inspiration from the collections, and we're hopefully going to create some really wacky, interesting hats.
Hello, I'm Miles Lambert and I'm curator of the Gallery of Costume here at Platt Hall in Manchester. The Gallery of Costume has been based here for over 60 years now. And is one of the largest collections of costume in Britain outside London.
We're working with Manchester and Trafford college students on the Stories of the World project. We're going to be also working with Flux magazine, which is a Manchester-based magazine, where we can report on the activities and events across all the North West museums and galleries that are working on this project. We're also going to be working with 2 artists to create a range of merchandise which will be sold here within the gallery shop. We're also going to be working with musicians, poets and performers from the Manchester area to reinterpret our collections so that we can put on a series of interventions in the gallery spaces.
In the beginning there was darkness, sown so thick that only the glints of ivory caravans dared to sparkle.
My name is Almi Ali. I'm a student at the Manchester College. I'm also a poet with the Young Identity Poetry Collective. For me, the Stories of the World project is a really good way for any student to experience the history of Manchester through something as simple as clothes and fabric.
Hello, my name's Caroline and I'm the curator here at the Harris Museum, and I'm going to let some of the young people who are co-curators on our Stories of the World project talk you through what we're doing here at the Harris.
We're here at the Harris Museum at the Costume Gallery, which is going to be the site for a new exhibition which is opening in 2011.
What we're looking at the moment are a set of books collected in 1866 by John Forbes Watson. He travelled around Asia collecting textile samples so they could be replicated here in Britain.
Me and Adriana are in the studio at the moment photographing one of the 18 John Forbes Watson books in order to catalogue the pieces for the museum and also as a source of inspiration for the contemporary aspect of our exhibition.
Hi, I'm Emily and this is Memory and we're fashion students. Today we've just been looking at textile books that are going to inspire us for different methods of draping, construction and just to make our garments look authentic and really original.
We've looked at contemporary designers and we've looked at the old ones as well. We're looking to combine them to make new designs and we're really looking forward to working on this project.
Hope you've enjoyed the video and learnt a bit more about Stories of the World Northwest. If you want to keep in touch or get involved, follow our blog site. The contact details are coming up on screen. Thanks for watching.